Good morning, everybody. Whoever's out there, I'm a little tight, so I had to come and do a little mini vent session because this is ridiculous and I don't know what the heck they expect us to do. And by they, I just mean the people who have groceries, the people who have masks, the people who have everything they need during this pandemic. I have been trying to get groceries delivered from Amazon and Whole Foods and Instacart and everybody for about 2 weeks now. It's ridiculous. Hey, lovely one, how you doing? Good morning. I'm venting, girl, because I can't get no groceries. I'm stressed out. I see. I have autoimmune disease, lovely one, and that's very dangerous for me. I ran out of masks. I have one set of gloves left, and I am very scared to go out there, especially some places crowded as a grocery store, because I know everybody's trying to get groceries. So that's just like a danger to my life. Um, for real, for real. So it's a little hard to, yes, yeah, no, Whole Foods is not delivering, neither is Amazon, neither is nobody has anything. I am stressed out. It's like, and it's hard to believe that it's everywhere. I want to say I think it's my neighborhood and the fact that I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and nobody really wants to come here. Um, but that's, you can't just forsake us because we're in Brooklyn. I realize that New York is the epicenter of this disease right now, but that's the point. You have people here that are trapped in it. We can't do anything about it. We can't starve us out and have us just out there like with no help. Like it's really stressing me out. Yeah, I have a thyroid and I have congestive heart failure. Um, I have diabetes too. I have multiple things that have affected my immune system. And see, I've been hospitalized. And if you look back at my community board, you'll see I was hospitalized twice last year. I don't think I could make it through all the box. I got some pancake mix, thank goodness, because that I've been living off of like, and we have bodegas. Because I'm not gonna front, Brooklyn. That's the best thing about it over here. We got bodegas. They got stuff. I was able to get a 20 roll pack of Marcal toilet paper for $15 from my bodega. So we have them over here. But the thing is, it costs more money to eat at those places every day, not have food in your house, and then I run out, and I'm on a budget. So I try to budget my food for me and my son, you know. So this is just a mess right out here. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this mess. It's just an absolute mess. Like you're gonna leave us in the hood. You're gonna leave us to rot here. We're survivors. We're gonna do it anyway. You've been doing that to us for years, but you know there is. And the thing about it is, in the supermarket, I know I would end up in some issue because you cannot keep a safe social distance of 6 feet. People gonna be up on your back. Just a bunch of nonsense. It's not conducive to healthy. It is not something that I really want to have to do. And it's looking more and more like I may have to go out here into the trenches and get food because me and my child have to survive. But it's either food or your life. That's and without food you don't really have a life. So that's my choices. And I'm very disgusted with it because then you get this mess, who's going to take care of my kid? I get this mess, who's going to save my lungs? What they don't even test out here. They don't even test like that. And then, it's just a bunch of nonsense going on. I can't even I can't even deal right now. I just want somebody to come to my door and deliver me some groceries. I don't know. Not in Brooklyn. Everybody's not complying with the 6 feet rule. You listen. Out here is ridiculous. You people don't care. They trying to get knock you out the way so they could get their food so they could get back to their cribs, and they do not care. So I don't know. I don't trust it because they don't. I don't know. Everybody's bum rushing trying to get stuff, thinking with the panic, thinking that they're not going to have anything left for them. They're not going to be able to do it. So it normally everybody might really be practicing the social distance rule if they were thinking straight. People are in a panic right now, and there's people throwing punches out there. Believe that. There's people fighting in grocery stores and fighting in lines for necessities. Hell, they had a fight in my pharmacy the other day. I wasn't there, but I sent my son to go get my meds, and they had a fight in the pharmacy. So it's different out here. Where are you at, lovely one? Are you in New York? I can't remember if you said you were in New York or not. And it still depends on what part of New York you're in. I just know Brooklyn is a whole different animal. You know, Brooklyn is just different. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to pray about it and, see. Amazon is still delivering where you at? I'm so disgusted. They will not come here to save my life. They will not come here. I'm watching the thing all day because you know how it says, oh, there's delivery things throughout the day if there's no delivery available. But I'm watching it and I've been watching it for more than 24 hours. There has not been any delivery times put in. So I don't really know what they're speaking about. I don't really know what's going on, but this is stressing me out. And I know it's stressing all the people out who cannot really make it out the house. Well, they don't even have no week long anything. They don't even have any week long deliveries over here. Like, because I would have waited a week. I waited a week anyway. So, you know, I don't know. I'm using my Lysol as mace. If you don't stay your social distance, you're gonna get sprayed with some Lysol in your mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. Go out here and just go through like it's the zombie apocalypse, and I gotta make it to the grocery store and make it back because that's the way I feel about it. This is absolutely ridiculous. I feel for those people who are older, elderly, and they just really can't make it. They can't walk to make it, or they can't get up out of bed to make it. I feel for them that live out here because I don't know how they're getting food. If they don't have any help, I don't know how they're getting food, you know. But, people in New York can be kind and can help each other. So if they're an older person and they have a bodega in their area, something, sometimes the people from the bodega may, send them food and stuff like that. They could shop like that and they'll send them their food. But again, shopping and eating from a bodega for a whole month is expensive, you know. So everybody can't afford that. I don't know what we're going to do, but I hope that, I hope they're the first to go into the supermarket. Who elderly and disabled got special hours to shop. I don't have any disabled ID. And at this point I doubt that I'll be able to get I'll probably qualify for one, but at this point I doubt that I'll be able to get one, you know, because nothing's open for me to apply for something like that. I can't go and take a picture, a photograph. Just a lot of nonsense. It's so inconvenient to do everything. It's so inconvenient. But right, but there's some people that elderly and disabled, even though they have the special hours that they cannot get to it. Like unless they have a home attendant or a family member or somebody going for them. Those are the people that no, no. I don't have the disabled MTA half fare card. I don't have anything that, you know, because I have applied for Accessoride. I have applied for, I have the medical part of it. If I have to go to the doctor or whatever, because of my insurance, I do have, traveling for medical, but it's not for going to get groceries, you know. And I'd feel so much better if I had a vehicle to go to the grocery store because at least you could stay in your car all the way until you got to the grocery store. I literally would have to walk and possibly take public transportation. And that's just something I'm not willing to do. Public transportation is infested, just like those doggone grocery stores. So I don't think that I'm going to be doing that. But I'm going to have to find a way or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll call my child's father and be like, can you bring me some more groceries? Because he brought me groceries a couple of times. But he lives where there's a curfew. So he works all day until about 5, 6 o'clock. And then he has to be in the house by 8. Yeah, but I don't have a car, lovely one. I can't just drive to the grocery. This is when I was in California, I had my car, but up here, no, it's too much of a cost for me up here. So I don't even have a car. And Ubers, they want to double charge you to go where you got to go and come back because they know that this is something mess that's going on. But I might have to bite the bullet and just do it because I'm not good with this. I'm eating cold cuts every day because the bodega, they have cold cuts. They have hot dogs and like sausages and stuff like that you can get, but they're double the price that they would be in a grocery store. So it's just a little crazy, just a little. Yeah, yesterday I had to close my window because it sounded like a carnival out there. All those kids were outside playing. I'm like, oh no, COVID-19, get in the house. They were outside running up and down the block just playing. I was, and it sort of it was sort of happy because you heard the kids laughing and stuff. But then I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna get this disease and pass it all in their house. Yeah, the meat prices are ridiculous, ridiculous. I'm like 8.99 for a pound of ground beef. Are you serious? Yeah, well, that's their fault. They rather lose the money than sell it at a reasonable price to people, that are in need of it. Then that's that greed. That's what they get, because ain't nobody gonna go in there and buy no daggone pack of meat that's gonna cost them $50 that normally cost them 15. Nobody's about to. So, um, hold on one. Y'all, a call is coming in. I'm gonna decline this one because I don't even know who these people are. Stop. How you doing with that? Because I don't know if I could do that. I love cooking. I love eating. But if you stop eating red meat, what about chicken? You still eat chicken and like lamb, fish, and stuff like that. Oh, so you really stop eating most meat and poultry too. You buying fish and seafood. Hmm, hmm. So you become pescatarian, basically. You just do fish, or do you do poultry sometimes? Because that's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, could I give up my chicken? I think I might be able to give up the ground beef if, push came to shove. Could I give up my chicken? Is my thing. Yeah. So, mm, but yeah, I had to come on and vent about that a little bit. I was stressed out. Like, sitting up there all morning trying to figure out what I'm going to do about lunch. My son is cranky because he wants certain things for breakfast and stuff that I can't give him right now because we can't get to the grocery store. Like, he loves his cinnamon toast crunch cereal. And then he's trying to eat right now too, to avoid getting into this diabetes too boat with me. So he's trying to eat right, and I can't even support that for him. I can't.
get the food he needs to eat right. This is ridiculous. It really is. It's like we're in poverty, one is unhealthy because you don't provide sufficient nutritious food at an affordable price for us to buy. We are in quarantine. We can't get to these places. No, you know, no protection at all. We have to go outside and risk our lives, you know, because if you don't have masks and gloves, you're risking your life. Even if you have masks and gloves, you're still risking your life, but doubly so if you don't have the masks and gloves. It's just not cute. Yeah, chicken cutlets are out of order. Chicken cutlets are out. I have been on tuna fish a lot lately because I have those stockpiled in my house, and I ate. I have a couple cans of salmon. I'll make some salmon cakes today, and um, then I have to start figuring it out because we're out of my freezer looking crazy. I could open the door and yodel. I get an echo. Refrigerator's about to get there. You know, just a bunch of stuff. Before I let us really run out of everything, I would go across the street to the bodega and get some cold cuts and hot dogs, sausage and stuff, just to have something in the house. But we a variety because we've been eating that stuff so much already, you know. But this is one of the struggles of a pandemic. And this really makes me want to feel like I want to go. Like I have a off dream grid, an off grid dream. I want to live off grid. I don't want to. I want to socially distance myself for real. I wanted to do that um, before this all happened. Like I wanted to buy a little piece of land in the desert, go out there, grow my food, like my fruits, my vegetables, my raise some chickens possibly, if I would be still eating chicken. But if anything, raise them for the like egg and stuff like that, and and just live live pretty close to the way God intended us to live. Because you know I'm sure that the people out there breathing that fresh air, where there are very few people, are not worried about COVID-19. You know, yeah. Well, they keep on my child. They keep offering him to the job. They keep offering him to be able to go to work for some of you, but he's so crazy. He said that the application is too long. I'm like, boy, all your life you're gonna have long applications. Suck it up, So I've been helping him with that. But if this is still going on, I'm not letting him go out there. He's not, my son's not going to attract anything for no work experience because he can get work experience right in the house. Yeah, yeah, school's closed. He's at school right now in my living room. But physically, schools are closed, and I'm happy. My son was out a whole week before school closed because I just was not feeling it. I listened to I listened to my own intuition. If I feel like it ain't right, I'm not. I trust myself more than I trust anybody. I'm not gonna do it. So I called his principal, right? About it was about a week before they decided to close the school, right? Well, no, actually, probably a weekend. So I called her on either that Thursday or Friday before school closed, and she's like, "Oh, everybody's attending school. He has to come. He has to come. Everybody's attending school." Do you know that I called at about 9 o'clock or 12 that afternoon? That my son started seeing um, people posting, "We leaving, we out." They had two cases. They found two cases in the building that day. And I was like, see, I knew you wasn't supposed to be going there. Yeah, the graduations and stuff is terrible. Yeah, the graduations, the fact that these kids have worked and worked and worked to get where they are and with and complete their educational goals, and then this messes this whole thing up. This messes everything up. So, I don't know what this is. What is I know there's got to be something underlying in the background. I don't know. I just feel like this is a whole entire plot or something. I don't know what. I feel like this is intentions are. And I'm going to separate myself. I won't give up this. So, but I guess there's no separating human being with something like this. But lovely one. Yeah, everyone from K to 12 will be held back 1 year. Something about that. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I have 4 years of high school planned out, not five. That's going to make me have to stay in Crowded Tail, New York for a whole extra year. And I didn't want to do that. I told my son, once you graduate, you may need a passport to see your mom. And he was like, that's cool, mom. Wherever you at, I'll come. Even if I'm not going to school there, even if I'm with my dad, I'm going to come visit you. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. You know, but now it's going to be a whole extra year. And I really had gotten to the point where I like the suburbs. I loved living in California because it was quiet. I didn't appreciate it until I got back here and all these damn cars is outside honking. See, in California, you get a $250 fine for that honking outside people's house. But here, they just do whatever. They playing loud ass music, they honking, they kids are screaming. Just I'm not built for New York anymore, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, that well, I don't want to mention any of those people that work for that place because I don't know what they're doing. I've heard that they're snatching channels behind that, but I just know that there's some devious plot. And I don't know who is involved or who created it. I have my theories, but I cannot prove it. But it there's some plot, and I want to know what you know, what it is. She boo boo lady. We have one of the best public school systems in the world. Like you get highly educated here in New York. That's the one thing I can say. You get highly educated here. So to come along and try to privatize it and put a dollar sign on that is stupid. Why don't you just pay the teachers properly? How about that? How about you give the teachers what they deserve? And then everyone could be happy. And then kids could be taught with purpose because people won't feel like they're just beating themselves into the ground and can't get a leg up trying to teach our children. That more teachers would work. More teachers would go to school more people would go to school to become teachers. So I don't know. I am just very stressed out about this situation, and I'm going to have to listen to music. And yes, son, hold on one moment, y'all. Okay, y'all. Sorry, lovely one. Had to go see what my child was calling me for. But yeah. So yeah, but all that separation, that's gonna cause more chaos too. That's gonna separate that's just like the whole Civil War stuff. Look what happened when they wanted to the South wanted to separate from the North, when the people who believed in freedom wanted to separate, wanted to, or the people that believed in holding people as slaves wanted to separate from the people who didn't believe in it, almost tore our country up. So I don't know if it's such a great idea to separate. I think we were doing well just a few years ago. We were doing well. I don't know what it's going to take to get us back to that, but I just wish we would get back to that, you know, because now I just feel like we're in a downward spiral and nobody can stop it. And I don't know what's going to happen in this election, and I don't know what's going on. No, no. I don't think that we're to the point where we need to be releasing criminals to help us figure out coronavirus. I think that we need to put what tools we have to use and research coronavirus, because we weren't, because it was considered a hoax. So we're behind. I think we need to get back on it and catch up. And that's just, all that we can do. But anyway, I've got to make a decision whether to go outside or no. So I'm going to get off this lovely one. It has been nice talking to you. And anybody else who came through and was in the bushes, thank y'all for dropping by. Please hit that like button. Um, and thank you for listening to me vent. I really appreciate it. All right, so guys, I'm about to be out. I'll talk to you all later. You be safe too, lovely one. Bye-bye.